Alright, hello everybody and welcome. So we're playing on the Korea server about Korean Diamond. And we're actually running a new build. I've been experimenting a lot with Manamune, the Muramana. It's a really good item on Yi if you can stack it, but the problem is that Yi doesn't stack it very efficiently. Our team comp is pretty late game oriented with Cassidy and Ezreal, Master Yi. Senna versus Karma here. Obviously I'd prefer like Karma, but you know, I'll take it. So the idea behind the Manamune is that it gives you one hit damage, and you also have Rage Blade to boot. Getting lost in my thoughts here, but anyway, yeah. So the idea behind the Manamune is it does more on hit damage, which means that you really start to burst people down later in the game. If you are playing mid-G, which I've been playing lately, but I keep getting filled as jungle. If you're mid-G, then you can typically stack that Manamune by about 20 minutes. That was a really aggressive invade by the enemy. I put the ward right in their face so that they know that I have it there. If you put a ward in their face, they're less likely to try and invade you. Like, you saw how he put a ward here, right? Not only do we have vision to see if Karma tries to steal it, they also know that we know, so they're less likely to invade. Okay, but yeah, anyway, so the Manamune does, you know, typically about 160 to 180 on hit damage per swing, and it goes up, or it goes down as you do more damage. But yeah, you can see yourself like instantly popping somebody for like 500 damage with an auto attack plus double strike, right? It's a lot of extra damage, plus your Gunzu's Rage Blade. Anyway, we're kind of hoping that we'll get to use it this game. Knowing my luck, I'll probably not even get it fully stacked. But we have a more late game oriented team, so we'll see. Because the problem is we're not going to be doing well early, and I think that's going to be a big problem for us, because in Korea server they often get mental shattered. That's what we like to call it, mental shattered, to the point where they go AFK. So having a really late game oriented team like this is going to be really painful for us. Alright, but any early game pressure we can apply is much appreciated. Now I'm going to try something a little different with this build. Typically what I do is I go Blood Razor first, because Blood Razor is really important. But what happens is with Blood Razor I end up stacking that Manamune at 26 to 28 minutes. And that's too long. So we're actually going to try and get the Manamune much earlier. And now you're going to have to make yourself a nice decision. Are you going to get that Tear of the Goddess, or are you going to get the pickaxe first? And I'm going to be honest, guys, I think getting the pickaxe first would definitely be the more intelligent answer here. I wouldn't get greedy. That Tear of the Goddess is going to get you like 70 extra mana max, and it's going to put you really far behind in clears and ganks. So I definitely think the pickaxe should be the first component, unless we can just straight up buy them both on first back. I'm expecting the blue to be gone here from Lilia, because she started on red. And we didn't get any ward from Renekton. He's just being a bad top laner. But fortunately it is up. I think Lilia is she's not on top of things. She is the newer champion. I actually played her a few times. Not very good. I am yet to see one do well. But then again, you know, I was the Lilia 90% of the games, and let's be honest. Alright, let's sweep downwards. So she's not contesting this crab. She's actually going bottom. I have a feeling that our Raptors are gone. Oh, they're spawning. Now they'll spawn about 404. It'd be really nice if my bot lane didn't throw away that lead I gave them. But they are. More power to them, huh? Though I really want that Vayne. But Cassidy ganks are really rough. They're really, really rough. So I'm just going to go for these Raptors here. Especially if we don't know where Lilia is, or whatever her name is. And then we also had Topless Mia as well. Let's put a ward here. I would imagine that she probably clears these Raptors really good, to the point where it's actually really worth it for me to grab these from her. I'm going to go ahead and sweep upwards. Keep counter jungling her. I think that's efficient for me. And we have a... As long as she doesn't like come straight to Krugs from base or whatever, we have some pretty decent warning that she's coming or not. Oh, this is like just out of nowhere, huh? I'm coming around the backside. I think we can do this. I don't think I'm gonna get away. Oh god, she gets all that extra move speed. But she might die to minions if she tries to mess with me here. Nice. Very nice. At this point, I know this isn't going to be representative of a typical game, and I really hate giving you non-representations, but I'm actually going to try to rush to Manamune without backing. So we're going to wait for our meditate, because I just want to make sure that I can get a nice full clear here. And block the first few hits of the Gromp. Really helpful here. So we got 4 hits here. So yeah, we're actually, since we did get 2 kills early, we are going to go for the full Manamune before we back. Not your standard kind of game. If I wasn't going for the full Manamune, I'd probably back with the pickaxe and then grab the tier later, right? Or just grab pickaxe and tier. Now, I am going to get Blood Razor eventually. So, like, when you're typically, like, running crit, you just don't even finish your jungle item or whatever, right? I do want to get that Blood Razor, and I'm probably going to pick it up after the Manamune. Oh, he's getting ganked. So we need about 2,400 for the Manamune. So what I'll do is I'll grab this camp and I'll back immediately, and then we'll come down for the dragon. Because I'm just, it's really, these clears are really slow without any items. So we don't want to worry about that right now. Just in case, we're going to meditate reset that. Alright, I got 2.4k, so we could get a Blood Razor right now, which is really powerful. But we can also get the Manamune, which is also not terrible. Like, in terms of cost efficiency, before you even stack it, it's not bad. So we're looking at 54 attack damage for 2,400 gold. To put that into perspective, the pickaxe alone would give us about 50, right? 2 of these is 1,600. So we're looking at about 1,900 gold for 2,400 before we get anything. So yeah, it's a little under the cost efficiency side, but it stacks up early. You're giving up a little bit of the early game. And in exchange, your late game spike is powerful. It's like really, really powerful. Now, obviously, your auto attacks and your spells all stack it. So yeah, now they might be in Dragon. That's something I have in mind, but I don't have a ward. No, it's Lilia. She's not going to be in Dragon. I'm just going to hop in. I'm just going to hop in and go for it. Like, that champion's not going to be a dragon. Who am I kidding? Yeah, now reminder, when you're stacking your tier of the goddess, your E does not cost any mana, so it doesn't actually stack your tier. Alright, let's get out of here. Nice solid dragon for us. I like that. And you can see that even without Blood Razor, Mashi does objectives just fine. I don't feel the need to waste my meditate to stack my Manamune because I'm about to hit some targets here, right? So we already went through all the stacks here. We're going to go ahead and clear this. And now we want to be looking at what we're going to be up to. So I could use an extra stack of meditate here, which I will. Because by the time I get to these wolves, right, I'm going to have more than 3 stacks. Now, you got to be careful when using that meditate to stack your Manamune, because that can leave you vulnerable if you run into the enemy jungler or something like that. Just want to keep that stack going. But yeah, we're all about that scale. We got this guy. That Ezreal, I'm almost more stacked than he is. Well, but the thing is, it's like, you can never compare yourself to Ezreal. Because Ezreal will always stack faster with his Qs. Like, it's actually legitimately impossible to not stack faster with Ezreal. Alright, I'm going to go down for this. Let's put a ward here. I think, like, honestly, me and Cassidy can probably work together to take this Vayne down a notch. Very nice. Yeah, she tumbled through the tower. Let's go ahead and hit this, which also gives us Manamune proc. So, hey, jungle camps, they also help you out. And let's go ahead and hit this Gromp. This game's looking really good for me. I know, 3 kills, it's not typical, but I do want to show some Manamune action here. So we went ahead and grabbed that. Let's go ahead and run top lane just in case he needs me. I don't think he will, but he does. He more than needed me. There's no way I can kill this guy. I mean, unless he gets really cocky, in which case then I can kill him. Nope. Hey, nope. Nope, sorry, bro. Alright, well, we're going to go back and grab our red smite, which will help our jungle out. And we'll also grab ourselves, well, we might just grab the recurve. I think maybe we'll just grab the recurve. I think that might be more powerful than the red smite itself. Because we get the extra attack speed. Well, we could afford this anyway, so. Oh, I should have bought boots. Too late now, though. Too late now, though. Cassidy should hopefully get a kill off of this, which is going to get us even more late game oriented here. Looking really good for us. Alright, so let's go ahead and grab this.
Hello.
Hello, thank you for the 10 stars on Batan Home. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and kill these Krugs here. And keep moving up. And getting really close to this Blood Razor. But I mean, this Manamune is stacking like a champ here. Like, if we compare ourselves to Ezreal, we'll never outstack Ezreal. But if we could stay like 200 behind him, that would be excellent. Oh, we are actually beating him. But again, he could just spam Q on nothing while we have to constantly be autoing stuff. There's just legitimately no way to beat Ezreal. But we are stacking it very nicely here. Now, the Manamune's damage is actually pretty insane. I talked about it a little bit earlier. It's actually like 160 on-hit damage in a typical game. That's before I even get Frozen Heart, which I will be looking at this game as well. The on-hit damage is also amplified by Rage Blade. So you can swing 3 times with Double Strike plus Rage Blade procs, and you're doing like 500 to 600 damage from Manamune. So that's just like from Manamune alone. And then you're also running your Ravenous Hunter, which gives you a bunch of HP as well off of that. Because Ravenous also heals you off of your Manamune. It's without a doubt 100% in my opinion. Other than Rage Blade, it is the biggest power spike for you. Me and Casson are both getting fed. The enemy team's probably looking for a surrender real soon, huh? Yeah, I can't really deal with him. Let's wait for this crab. And I do want to get another dragon. We have enough for our Blood Razor now. Well, I want to counter jungler, right? We want to try and keep her behind a little bit. So, like this like actually hurts a lot for junglers. If you jungle, you know what I mean. This hurts a lot. It never feels good to get counter jungle like that. And since we have a quick back, I am gonna risk the Krugs because we can hopefully avoid. Uh-oh. No! Tower, wake me up! Oh, okay. That tower did not wake me up. Okay. I got a little bit greedy there. I really, honestly didn't expect her in Krugs. I did not expect that. That was my bad. Like, because you would think that she would, like, go bot side where her blue's spawning. Not, like, walk up there. Uh-oh, Vayne got shut down. Alright. This is no longer a surrender game for the enemy. We're sitting on 415 stacks. Ezreal's probably ahead of us. Yep, Ezreal's ahead of us now. This is where it just kind of slowly... She's in my jungle. I hope she doesn't take my red and then jump into the dragon. Unfortunately, my dragon ward disappeared, so... I would have really liked to use my Rift Herald and plates. Oh, that's unlucky. Oh, that's super unlucky. That's literally what's going on here. That's legitimately what just happened. I want to pull it out further. I'm a bit scared, though, honestly. Because I can't see behind me in that bush. This is really risky. This is really risky. I'm not sure if they had vision of it or not. I'm going to kill this, though. I think Vayne went back. We would love to get first tower blood. Cassidon's fed enough that we might be able to get away with this. 460 on the Manamune. We're looking at definitely getting this before 20 minutes, hopefully. I really want to go on this. It doesn't look like Cassidon's really interested, though. Yeah, Cassidon wasn't really interested in pushing that. He'd rather go to a different lane. Thank you, Hong Dainan. Yes, I am. Thank you for the 10 stars. Alright, so let's go ahead and keep clearing this. Trying to stack this, this Manamune. I think Cowsep might try and take my blue buff here. Which is just really unfortunate, but it's better to like give them blue buff than worry about them AFKing or whatever. We're gonna wait for one more auto. We just wanted to make sure we got the Manamune stack for free there. I mean, we could have stored it up on this crab, but hey, you never know. So we're gonna wait for the auto on this one. Oh. Got it. Got it. So we're sitting at 525 now. Ezreal's at 554. So we're keeping up with the Ez, which is impressive. That is pretty impressive. Unfortunately, it's really hard to beat a Vayne AG, especially if the mid laner doesn't follow. Vayne is very, very difficult to deal with. Honestly, I could have killed her if she didn't have a backup there from her team. Like, there was just too much zoning from the tumble area. So somebody asked if Ingenious Hunter lowers the cooldown on Manamune, and no, it does not. So that's for active items, and Manamune is more of a passive kind of item. So, yeah. Wait, where's my Rift? Oh yeah, I summoned it mid, I forgot. I mean, honestly, I think we could have definitely hit that Vayne hard. Let's go ahead and use a Manamune stack there. Yeah, getting out of the fountain with a tier is pretty good. So we're a little bit behind in terms of kills, but you can see I have a lot of dragon priority, which is going to help us a lot. And then as I mentioned before, our late game is way better. Like, they have Vayne, right? And he kind of struggles against Vayne. Though I think even Manamune makes Vayne kind of not so difficult because you're just going to be bursting her so hard. Stacking this Manamune. Thank you, Alex, for the 10 stars, bro. Thank you. You give me a kissy emoticon. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and clear these raptors here. And we're going to keep the stack going. We're not Ezreal, but we are keeping the stack going. 600 to Ezreal 659. So you can see, he's, like, because even as he like walks from base, he's spamming Q and E. Which we can't do. But we're getting really close. 3 minutes left. Once we get Rage Blade, like, if we get Rage Blade and Manamune around the same time, we are gonna pop. It's gonna be great. Vayne tumbled back in. Alright, cool. He got me a little bit closer to Karma. I think I can kill her without a flash. Whoa! Oh! I did not mean to flash her. Oh. Oh, goodness. That was a bit greedy. I was a bit greedy there. I thought I could kill her. But she's pretty squishy, right? Yeah, she's pretty squishy. I thought I could kill her. I got greedy. I acknowledge that. So 680 on the Manamune. This guy's sitting on... He pretty much has his done, right? We pretty much got ours done too. We will definitely get ours done before we get Gunzu's, which is great. Yes, auto attack stack the Manamune, which makes it a good item for stacking, right? Or which makes it a decent item on Yi because you can stack it with Yi. So let's go ahead and head to our red buff into Dragon. We want to keep working on this Dragon. It'd be really nice to have ourselves... It'd be really nice to have this fully upgraded Manamune before we do Dragon, but I don't think that's going to happen. Right? We need Kassadin for this. Like, we could absolutely use Kassadin for this Dragon. Also, a cool little thing is Manamune gives us more attack with Fire Dragon. I'm dead again, aren't I? Alright, well, we got him. We got him. Alright, maybe we won't get the Manamune before Rage Blade, huh? But I think my team can hold this Dragon. Honestly, they don't have their jungler for the Dragon either. So, oh, she stole that shutdown from Kassadin. That was a mistake. This is looking okay. It's looking okay. I think I will sell my boots. I like to sell boots for power spikes. Yeah, we'll sell boots for the Rage Blade. And then we'll look at... I don't use my ward very... I know, a lot of people probably complain about this. I don't use my wards as often as I probably should. I hold on to them a lot. Otherwise, I would have gotten a sweeper. But having 2 yellow wards is so valuable that just swapping to a sweeper is not a good idea for me. That's something I need to improve. Something I need to improve on. Yeah, I often talk about a lot of things I need to improve on. Tracking the jungler, warding more efficiently. I don't know why he's in my jungle here, but... Alright, we fully stacked Manamune here. So, if you guys don't know, Manamune does 6% of my current mana as bonus fizz. I have 2,000 current mana. That's 120 damage right now at this point in the game. Now, we are going to be grabbing a Frozen Heart as well, which will give us another 500 mana. And then, of course, we're going to gain some mana as we level up. So, every time you level up, you gain, like, extra AD, I guess, if you think of it that way. Now, we should hopefully be seeing us pop off here soonish. Let me put down a ward over here. We should hopefully be seeing us pop off. I'd prefer to, like, stack my Rage Blade before encountering anybody here. I'm gonna come around here. Wait for it to tumble. Well, unfortunately, Renekton did not stun her before I came in. I was waiting for it to tumble before I went in there. Vayne is really, really difficult to deal with as G. But you can see that I did a lot of damage. Right? Like, that Karma just absolutely melted. Right? You saw that damage. And that's really the power that we have with the Manamune. I'm going to get me some armor. I'm going to sell the other pink for an armor. And I'm actually going to switch to the sweeper. Because I want to be able to solo Baron. I think we're still in good shape here. Yeah, I wanted to help that Renekton, but I wanted to wait for her tumble. She wasn't tumbling into him. Right, which made it really hard for me to deal with her. We are going to go for this risky Baron, though. I'm not level 13 yet, but I think it'd be worth it. Well, she's level 14. What the heck? I had no idea she was that high level. I don't even know where she got that level from. Like, level 14 at this point is really, really high. Like, she's the same level as her solo laners. And I would consider myself pretty decent this game, right? Like, I'm almost LCSing her. She's 11 above me. And I have more kills than her. I have no idea how she's leveling up so hard. Well, we got level 13 now. And again, we have hit a really nice power spike. So if we do encounter people... Again, Vayne is a rough champion to play against. Like, Vayne is just not a champion that Yi, in general, wants to play against. Like, Yi just really does not perform well into Vayne. I'm gonna use E. It's a 14-second cooldown. You have to be really careful when using E. But we want to burst this Baron down before they get here, right? Like, nobody stopped her, dude. Nobody stopped her from coming into the pit. like, we have 4 people there. She did a lot of damage. I don't know how she smited that at 900, but she did a lot of damage there. I'm a little bit tilted, to be honest. That's a little tilting. Let's go ahead and start working towards our Frozen Heart. Again, I think we just straight up win this game. Anyway, even if they did take the Baron, we still straight up win it. If it'd be really, really... I pinged her. Like, you guys saw I tried to ping her. I was trying to get my team to do something about her. But they just kept hitting Baron. And you don't want to force 50-50 smite battles. Like, you can ping your jungle all you want. She's 2 levels up on me. She has the Q burst. I don't even know how much that is. Or W burst, sorry. She has her W burst 2 levels up on me, right? You don't want to force those situations. Considering she dies in, like, two attacks anyway, my team should have been out of the pit, killing her and letting me finish Baron, in my opinion. But, I mean, you can't control what your team does. All you can do is try to recommend to them. So, at the end of the day, this is just pointless complaining, and you guys probably shouldn't do that either. Alright. So we are going to try and contest this. Hopefully they don't let her run me into the pit. Alright, so we should be able to hopefully shred here. Nice. That was really good. That went much, much better. That's kind of how I like it right there. Alright, so next up we're going to grab the red buff. They just all lost Baron there. It's permanent scaling. This is why you vote no on those surrenders. Like, you kind of have to know if you can actually win or not, or if it's worth it, right? Like, in NA, I know a lot of people don't surrender anyway, or EU. But, you have to, like, we're sitting on these late game champions. I told you guys, our late game's going to be amazing, right? So just because we lose Baron, it's no big deal. Especially, you know, we have all 4 dragons, too. Because that new champion doesn't really secure dragons. Now, I would like to show a situation where I hit somebody solo just to show you guys the damage. But I don't want to throw, and I don't have ult. So I got to think about how I'm going to do this. Well, we just kind of threw a little bit, but hey, we got to see a little bit of damage on that Karma, considering we only have Rage Blade plus 1 other item, and it's a cheap item. Let's get that Frozen Heart. Yeah, the reason why I'm willing to take little ballsy plays like that is because, again, I know that we have a really good late game where we don't have to play as safe. All right, we're gonna keep getting more and more armor. Though I know they did a lot of magic damage to me. You could like go into a Wit's End here, but I'm more concerned about Vayne. Right, Vayne is the big problem for me. I could solo Vladimir. He's not really a big problem. Volibear is kind of a problem. Lilia's not really a problem. I guess looking at it, they do have 3 sources of magic damage. It'd probably be worth it to grab a Wits over the Tabbies. It's just Tabbies are really efficient and cheap for what they do, which is why I'm thinking about grabbing those Tabbies anyway. Alright, let's go up and grab our blue buff. Well, actually, Cassidy don't probably want that. Well, let's actually blast in here. But, so the cool thing about the Frozen Heart is that Frozen Heart actually gives us 400 mana, sorry. 400 mana, which is equivalent to, what's 2% of 400? 8 extra AD. Plus, we also get that extra on-hit damage from it as well. So 3%, 6% of that mana, 24, is 24 extra on-hit damage. So we're getting a good, like, 32 extra damage per auto. Alright. Hey, we finally get to show you some of the shred, guys. Holy crap, dude. Oh my god. The sleep! Why doesn't the tower wake me up? She slept me so Karma could get away. Like, Karma got bursted so hard. She got bursted so hard. But I couldn't kill her because I ended up sleeping under the tower. Unfortunately. But you gotta remember, all this damage I'm doing is with 3 items. It's Blood Razor, Gunzu's, Manamune. Now imagine if we had a Death Dance and a Wit's End, right? You guys know the damage from Death Dance and Wit's End. So, like, if we finish this Wit's End, it'll be really good for us. Also, I don't know if I mentioned it, Presence of Mind is 10 extra AD. So this thing is giving us 90 AD. 2,400 gold for 90 AD. Yes, please. So my alpha did bounce and Karma didn't die. She probably has some armor. No, she has no armor. I don't know why she didn't die. Maybe she healed herself with Chalice or something. I think we should definitely fight over the Baron now. We are working on that Wit's End. Oh. He's in a really tough spot here. But he's Cassidy, so he can kind of escape. He didn't even have time to pull. Look at this damage. Oh, okay, I got stunned. No damage there. But you saw the damage on that Vladimir. He didn't even have time to pull. Good. Good. We might be able to end off of that. Let's go and grab the tabbies anyway. God, it's so much magic damage. I'm taking so much magic damage. I'm sitting here building all this armor because I'm scared of Vayne. And at the end of the day, I'm just taking a bunch of magic damage. Maybe a Wit's End would have been a better choice than the Frozen Heart. But again, like, the Vayne, I feel Vayne is my problem. Vayne and Volibear, right? Well, Volibear did quite a bunch of magic damage as well. Oh yeah, they're gonna win off of this. The enemy team's pushing too hard. Okay, so I feel like I didn't do a super convincing run for Manamune this game, but just trust me, it does damage. It hurts. It's definitely a very interesting pickup. Ooh, I love Zhonya's. All right, we're gonna go grab this. I've been building it, so I've been building it almost every game. It's I think it's hard to utilize. It's definitely hard to use, but if you get it going, it's really, really powerful because you can also start building tank items afterwards. And on the plus note, you never run out of mana. Though, let's be honest, running out of mana was never really a thing on me. Well, I mean, it used to be, but then the new jungle items came out, which actually made G, Okay, cool. Let's back and get that recurve and then go for dragon. So we're going to secure the Elder Dragon, and then we just straight up win at this point. Yeah, you could just see the objective difference here. It's just huge, right? I'd love to get me objectives. Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. We got to hurry, guys. Ooh, this could be dangerous. Thank you for the 378 stars, Robert J. Salwaski. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, losing that dragon was huge, actually. We should not have let them have that there. We should have been in position to stop that. Because, again, our late game's pretty good, but Elder Dragon is better. Elder Dragon's pretty good, too. I honestly think we should just go topside and siege with the Baron. So we have to use Baron for what it's good at. Like, obviously, Baron helps you in team fights, right? Because it does more damage. But Baron's obviously better at sieging, and Elder Dragon is better at fighting. So at this point, we just want to siege. We don't want to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, he's really fast with that dead man's. I should have swapped targets. I thought maybe if I kept right-clicking him, I'd get him. I'm still only level 16. These guys are tremendously over-leveled on me. I'm still not sure why. This would, like, have to be a situation where I'd have to watch the game again to figure out why they're so over-leveled on me. Oh, I love that item. Rip. Well, Vayne with no ult's kind of useless. Oh, she just lost to the support. Wow, alright. Thank you for the 10 stars, Huey D. Nguyen. Much appreciated, dude. Yeah, I think, honestly, like, looking back on this game, since, you know, we have hindsight, I think probably a Wit's End over the Frozen Heart would have been a better move. With as much magic damage as they had. So, hey, learn from me, huh? Like, because I was really scared of the Vayne, but Vayne was kind of feeding anyway, right? I mean, I don't think right now Vayne's really going to be a problem now they have Frozen Heart. Because one of the cool things about Frozen Heart is that the attack speed slow really messes people up. Because, like, people usually auto-attack based on their feelings and their pattern. So they don't really expect the 15% slow just out of nowhere, right? Let's go up here. Yeah, so it's also important to realize that Muramana also does fizz damage. So the Volibear's physical damage will also influence our damage. Or sorry, physical armor will influence our damage. I really just want to tap somebody, man. Like, we're doing too many team fights where I just really can't show the damage on it. And then I get stunned and I die. Yeah, that's also where tenacity can be really good as well. My team's fighting and I don't like it. But we have a late game cast in it. No, we don't. Not anymore, we don't. Alright, we killed 2 of them, which means we're still in good shape. I can probably just push this in. Might be able to backdoor this all the way. Oh, here we go. We get to show off some of that damage, huh? Alright, cool. Come on, minions. Stop hitting it. Come here. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hit the Nexus. I'm distracting her so you can hit the Nexus, buddy. I think one of them went AFK, though. Who's left? Yeah, I think Karma went AFK. She's just, like, done with it. She's done with that game. But, anyway, there it is. Actually, so we got the Manamune really, really early. Early, in my opinion. I think overall the game went okay. Where we could have improved a little bit is probably on the Wits End. Could have gotten the Wits End over the Frozen Heart. But I think if you're against all AD, that it's pretty good. So let's just take a look at the graphs here. So we got pretty decent damage. Decent-ish. That's quite a lot of damage. And then objective damage, as I love to look at, is of course really sky high for me. Now, this was a rush with the Manamune instead of going for the Bloodrazor first. I've been rushing Bloodrazor first, and that puts me at a Manamune at about 26 to 28 minutes. You can see in this particular game I got it before 20 minutes. So take what you will from that. It does give a lot of AD. It's not quite cost efficient when you first pick it up, but it does give you AD. So it's not. I'm not entirely against rushing it. I might keep trying and see what happens with that. But anyway, if you guys have any questions about the Manamune build or whatever, feel free to leave them down in the comments below or however you feel about that. And thank you for watching.